You may now start.
Good afternoon. Let's discuss on whether letting students do nothing is a good thing. First, let's discuss whether students have enough free time. To me, I believe students do not have enough free time. With students being bombarded with schoolwork and ECA, there's literally not enough time for them to reset, unwind, and develop their interests, leading to poor mental well-being. If they have enough free time, why would they always be seen exhausted in school? What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree with your point, as I have the same view. I believe that students do not have enough time, as in this bustling city like Hong Kong, every student have really hectic schedules, like their parents help them apply for tons of extracurricular activities and extra tutorial classes. So they're basically revising or doing things around the clock, and they don't have their own time to relax. Do you guys have any other ideas?
Yes, I think that apart from having many ECA, some students may want to gain some experience at working, so they may have some part-time jobs. Therefore, they may have not enough free time.
Yes, I can see your point. I also think that Hong Kong students is so busy for the academic studies. All of them want to get good results to enter the universities that they want. After school time, they may also have many tutorial classes to learn more so that they can get better results. Therefore, they have little free time for them to do their own things. Yes.
Moving on, let's discuss the pros and cons of letting students do nothing. I believe that the students can unwind when doing nothing by freeing themselves from schoolwork and thinking about other things related to their life, such as the family. However, on the contrary, some may think letting students do nothing is a waste of time due to how precious time is. Students should actually use that time to study. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree that they should have used the time to do nothing, as this can help students to escape from the abyss of stress, as a lot of students right now are sleep deprived, as they have to carry out exhausting routines every day, such as waking up at 7 in the morning. However, a lot of parents might think that in a different side, as they think that students already have insufficient time in their daily lives. So why do they still have to use the time to do nothing instead of doing things that seem more productive, such as doing schoolwork? So do you guys agree?
Yes, I can see your point. I agree that students doing nothing can reduce their stress and pressure. On the other hand, I think doing nothing, students may become more lazy because doing nothing makes the students feel relaxed. They may addicted to the feelings that when they do nothing. As a result, they may not want to do other things or be hardworking. This will affect their daily life and their school life. For example, they may not want to do housework or homework after they're at school or at home.
I'm sorry that I do not agree with your view that doing nothing can help to relieve their stress, as I think that when students are doing nothing, they may think they are neither spending time on their academy nor spending time to surf the internet to improve their interpersonal relationship. They may think that it is just a waste of time. Therefore, this may just pave an extra stress on them. What do you think? If no, may we just move to another topic of how we will explain to parents the value of letting their children do nothing. I think that we can explain to the parents that it can boost their development on other areas, such as creativity, that is other from academy, that can it is beneficial to their children.
Yeah, definitely. Letting parents know that doing nothing can actually foster students' creativity will be persuasive for the parents to let their children do nothing. And I also think that Since teenagers, like students nowadays, they eat, breathe, and sleep social media and their phones. So I believe that parents would really not like the scene of seeing their children addicted to technology. So this would be a really great point to show how letting students do nothing is beneficial for them. Do you guys have any other suggestions?
But I believe that just explaining verbally may not be as persuasive than letting parents see how doing nothing is impactful by themselves. If I were you, I would invite their children and teenagers and ask them to do nothing as a social experiment. While parents monitoring in another room, we can explain the pros such as fostering creativity, as you mentioned, to them. What do you guys think?
Yes, I also think that it is crucial that to tell the parents do nothing can help students to improve their mental health. As I mentioned before, students are always busy for their academic studies. Most of them have many tutorial class, so they may become stressed and pressured. Doing nothing can help them to be relaxed and help them to forget the busy academic studies for a short time. According to a survey conducted by the World Health Organization in 2020, it shows that around 60% of the students can be relaxed during the time that they can do their own things or do nothing.
I would like to add a point that nowadays many parents would scold their children for they spend many time on the internet using their mobile phone, and we can explain to them that let their children doing nothing can help them to stop the addiction to the smartphone. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. As doing nothing can actually let students to, it means like students can do something like just daydreaming or meditating or just sitting around doing nothing instead of being on their phones, as it really hurts their eyes and has detrimental effects on them. So do you guys have any other things to discuss?
I would also like to add that I will explain to parents how doing nothing helps relieve stress. As I mentioned before, students are bombarded with schoolwork leading to mental health issues. But however, doing nothing can help relieve those issues as they're really doing nothing as per meaning, helping them improve their mental health.
Yeah, so I believe that we're all set and that we have thought of benefits of doing nothing to tell parents. So overall, I just really hope the talk will run smoothly without any hindrance and obstacles. So I guess we're all done today?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let us now move on to part B. Is it reset?
Yes,
to 1 minute.
1 minute.
Nice, very nice. Starting with candidate A. Candidate A, you have up to 1 minute to answer the following question. Your question is, do you enjoy doing nothing?
You may
You may start now.
Yes, I enjoy the time that I can doing nothing. First of all, I think when I can do nothing, I will try to do something that can release my stress from my school time or in my daily life. For example, I will listening to music and also reading some books. I think having time that I can do my own things, I can release my stress, and also I can explore more things that I have never tried before. For example, like last summer, I spent my free time to learn how to play piano, and I think that's really great. And I have learned it till from last summer to now. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate B, you have up to 1 minute to answer the following question. Do you find school holidays boring?
You may
now
start.
Now start.
To me, it depends on how you actually spend your school holidays. If one spends their school holiday every day at home watching YouTube or Netflix and just lie down, they may think school holidays are boring, but to me, it is not the case. Because if you actually find something to do, like learning a new hobby like cooking or spending quality time with family and friends, it may not be as boring as what you expected in the first place. After all, it is you who arranges how you want to spend your time, instead of letting others and decide it for you. It is your future to hold, and it is you to choose how you want your school holidays to be. It is you to choose whether school holidays are boring or not. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you. Candidate C, you have up to 1 minute to answer the following question. What do you do to stop being bored?
You have 1 minute. You may start now.
I have 2 activities that I would do to stop being bored. Firstly, I would listen to some music. For example, some classic music from Beethoven, that I can learn some music skills, maybe some skills on playing the instruments in it, so that I would not be bored. Secondly, I would also read some books, especially some English books from Shakespeare, that the plots are very exciting or very touching, so that I can also learn some skills on paper too on it. That is, for me, it is very interesting, and I can stop being bored from these 2 activities. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate D, you have up to 1 minute to answer the following question. Do you think it is important to keep busy?
You may start now.
Thank you for your question. And I believe that it is not necessarily important to keep myself being busy, as sometimes you don't have to be busy to be productive. Like, for example, when you're busy, I would classify it as doing something like homework or doing exercise or just doing whatever, just having something to do. However, I think that if you're not busy, like, you can be doing nothing, laying on your bed, and I think that's a really good time for me to actually clear my mind, to make myself at peace, so that I can actually, I will be actually imagining random stories in my head, so that it can foster my creativity and actually help me relieve my stress and make myself feel comfortable.